Hello, I'm Kwadwo Acheampong from AA Gallery, and I'm here with the Dream Team International.
Okay, good. All right, Kwadwo. So, first of all, thank you so much for meeting with me. I'm so excited.
Oh, pleasure here.
Yeah, like just doing my research and speaking with you earlier before today.
Yeah.
Like we could have got in depth on that Google call in that conversation because we're both so excited, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think this interview is special
Well,
because we're in Kumasi.
Yes, home.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a Kumasi girl,
Oh,
so I
yeah.
was like,
We're home.
yeah, we have to do this. So I'm very, very excited. First and foremost, who is Kwadwo Acheampong?
Kwadwo Acheampong is a civil engineer by profession with a deep passion for photography and art.
Mm-hmm.
When I say art, videos come in there. I design t-shirts, I design hoodies, I like a little bit of fashion design aside the photo and video because I wanted to fuse in my photos with fashion and
Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah.
So you went to school for civil engineering.
Yes.
And when did you start photography?
I started photography in my first year in civil engineering.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So this year is my 10th.
Nice.
Yeah.
What inspired that?
Well, I won't say something in particular inspired me to start photography, but a cousin of mine dashed me a camera for my birthday when I was in first year. It was a Nikon, and it was a small one, and I shot this image when I didn't even know I was shooting, and that image was so fire. I thought like I might as well just take it on.
Why did your cousin get you a camera? Were you into photography growing
No,
up?
he used to take it on trips, and then I'm like, yeah, I would love to have it. And he said, oh, I can have it since like he just uses it for travel, so if I like, I should take it.
So that was that your very first time touching a camera?
Yes, ever. Yeah.
And what was your childhood like? Were you into arts?
Nah,
Okay.
I can't paint for shit. But yeah, I can't paint, I can't draw. So I don't think I had a passion for art. But I love what's good. Like I like to see something nice. Yeah, so I think it streamed from that. But when I started taking the pictures, I was, as you said, candid. I'll shoot anything.
Yeah.
Like I will shoot an ant walking around. I will shoot a housefly landing on a. Like I'll shoot anything. So the first shot was that of a watch, and I didn't even know the camera had a flash. Then the flash came out. Then the picture was so good. I'm like, ah!
Wow. Do you still have that?
Yeah.
You have it?
Yeah. That picture is so expensive right now. Cause
Really?
yeah, I'm 10 years in photography
Period.
now with a gallery. So
Nice.
yeah, that picture.
is
I haven't even
so
framed it yet.
dope.
Because I feel like if I frame it, it should go for a very high price.
Well, I mean, it should.
Yeah.
But maybe you can give it to me as a gift.
We'll think about it.
That was so nice. Okay, so the feeling that you had, you
Mhm.
were like very, very excited,
Yeah.
and that's what pushed you to continue to pursue this.
Exactly.
Nice. So once you started getting into photography, did you have any inspirations or?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, so basically I work with very talented artists like photographers. Among them are Mel, Kelvin Adu, Bob Pixel, Claire Kofi, quite a number, NK, Contrast, among others. Most of them are very talented. Not, I said all of them are
All
very
of them are
talented actually.
yeah.
So I happen to, pick from all these people along my journey, and actually inspiration-wise, I'll say Bob Pixel.
Would you say that's your favorite Ghanaian photographer?
Yes, I would. He's of blessed memory right now.
Oh.
And Kelvin Adu too. Yeah. It's sad.
Yeah.
Wow.
But the
Yeah,
art,
but-
his art lives on
course.
forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I could sleep and wake up and see a Kelvin Adu shoot and know that it's
and you would
Kelvin.
know. Wow.
Yeah. Same with Bob Pixel. So yeah, Bob Pixel gave me I didn't know him earlier, but he gave me his lens to shoot one of my most iconic shots. So yeah.
What shot was that?
It was over 2-4 at his 20th anniversary.
Wow.
Yeah, he saw me like a small boy photographer, and then I was struggling because I was using a basic camera and then a basic lens. I was using a 50mm. I don't know, photographers will know it. It's a very basic lens, and when the 2-4 is coming, there's a whole entourage.
Yes.
You wouldn't even get access to shoot it, and then I'm trying to get what I can. Then he looked at me and like, you want to shoot that? I'm like, yeah. Then he just gave me a
Yeah,
lens.
wow.
Yeah, an 85, and that picture is so epic.
Wow.
Yes.
How much is it? How much is it going
The
for?
last
right
time
now?
it sold for 50,000 cedis.
Wow.
Yeah.
This guy can't afford him.
Yeah, it was sold at an auction.
Wow.
An auction to Anna Otunfo's 25th anniversary.
Wow.
So the
Look
picture
at
was
the
5
full
years.
circle
Yeah,
moment.
the picture was 5 years old when it got sold.
Wow.
So
that
you
is
know,
so
like
dope.
there's depth to it.
Yeah. I want to talk about your journey. Like, what has that been like for you? Like, have you faced any challenges or?
Honestly, 10 years.
Yeah. What
10
are some
years.
challenges that you faced, and how did you overcome those?
Okay, so basically I'm from a family that owns one of the biggest construction firms in here. And to be from such a lineage and then have such a passion, there was that point where they would think you would drift from your civil engineering to go take pictures.
Yeah.
So that has been a very vital part of me deciding how I wanted my journey to look like. Fortunately, it's helped me to be able to streamline what I want to do. So yeah, it goes around and comes around. Yeah. So basically, that would be the largest holdback that ever happened.
Like, are your parents not supportive of, you know, the journey or like the photography aspect of it, or they just
Put yourself in my parents' shoes, especially my dad. You own one of the biggest construction firms. Yeah, and then you have done civil engineering with a master's in construction management, and you tell him that you are leaving all that.
Go are you?
Exactly. So yeah, I had to find a way to make my photography still stay while I focus fully on the construction, because I love changes. I love to see road down from scratch. I love to see a building built. Yeah. So all of that makes it like a full circle moment for me, and it makes my pictures, as I say, special and different, because they are only seen through my eyes, but I am the one who goes to those areas.
Right.
Yeah. Due to my work, I do travel a lot here and there. So when I'm like in my trips, I see something and I'm like, hey, this one, if people see, they'll be like, oh. Yeah, and I'll shoot it, and they'll actually be like, oh my god.
Like I was saying.
And the gallery, yeah.
Like, yo.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone
that comes out, yeah.
Like, nah, this guy is crazy. That's so dope though. So you do the civil engineering 9 to 5, and this is like your 5 to 9 type of thing.
Yeah.
But this to be your side, you would think that it's your full-time gig. That's crazy.
Why do you think it looks like a full-time gig?
No, because first of all, it looks like you put so much work into this, right?
Absolutely.
And then you also opened a gallery, and this is your side quest. Excuse me? Excuse me? Like, I want to have a side thing.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So, like, yeah, let's talk about that. The gallery that you have opened. You have opened the first ever gallery in Kumasi.
Yeah.
That's historic.
Yeah, I try.
That is historic.
I try, yeah. So I opened the gallery because, yeah, as I was saying, I had to find a way to make my photography still work. And I had to find a balance. I build. I'm a civil engineer, contractor, so I build for a profession. And buildings can never be done without deco. And art is a vital part of deco.
Yeah.
So if I streamline my photography into art, then I get a chance to still display my works and then sell at a good range, and basically thanks to the job I do I have people in that lineage and that line of work, so it all ties into one,
Perfect combi.
Idibab.
Yeah. So Kumasi, right? Kumasi is very special to me. I'm sure Kumasi is special to you.
Way too special.
Yeah. And I feel like for this to even be the very first gallery, only gallery in Kumasi, like I said, that's historic. Like, what can we do as creatives, right, that are from Kumasi? How do you feel like we can continue to, build Kumasi up? What is the gap that is missing?
If you say gap, there's a manhole out here. Like, it's not even a gap. Yeah. Kumasi happens to be the home of art. But it's not projected enough. That's what I would say. Who do you think would build or rent a space that Mumbehe Art na Monko.
Singapore. I don't
And yes,
Singapore, people that have money to blow.
exactly.
Yeah.
So it was a very bold move for me to do.
Yeah.
I think that would hands down be the boldest business move I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's been worth the while. Yeah, so I wanted to do my first exhibition in Kumasi. There was no venue for me. Second, it wasn't same. So I did first one in Accra. Do you know Treehouse?
Treehouse, I've heard it.
I opened Treehouse.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, I did an exhibition, 2-day exhibition.
Nice.
Yeah. Then that was January 1st and 2nd, 2021 or 2022. That's when I started exhibitions. I did that not too long ago, yeah. Because that's when I realized that if I streamline my works into this exhibition and art pieces, it's going to get some traction.
Right.
Yeah. Then second one was my birthday actually. And I did it in Pediasi, a very beautiful house with the whole view in your eyes. And
oh wow.
Yeah, I'll show you a video after this.
Yes,
and
please.
so after the second one, I'm like, nah, I'm missing out on Kumasi.
Yeah.
That's my home.
Yeah.
So I came to Kumasi and there was a place called The View. They closed down not too long ago. I went to The View, asked them that they are my people. So I'm like, bros, I want to use your venue for an exhibition. So I transformed the part of The View into like a gallery, like cubicles of walkways. Then you go in, then you see a whole section. So I included it into air, water, and land. Like, you go here, and then the pictures are air themed, water themed, land themed. Yeah. And after that, we did an auction. And then they liked the experience. Not that they bought much, but they liked the experience. Means, so to me, I felt like if they like the experience, then it means they haven't seen much of that. If there was much of that going on, the people who are actually your clientele would now see what you're doing and come to you.
Yeah.
So I thought of it in that angle. And a few months after that exhibition, I'm like, I want to do a gallery. I had that mind since like the first show in Accra that I would do a gallery in Kumasi. Because like, why can I not have an exhibition in a gallery in Kumasi? Then that means there are 1,000,001 other artists in Kumasi who want to exhibit, but I don't have the opportunity to. So I'll take it as my mandate to do that. And I had a space that was already decorating to do a men's grooming center. I'm like, bros, return back most of the things. Let's do a gallery. Yeah. They're like, yeah, then now yes, sir. The tone at the crank here. This location quite prime. Why are you doing that? I'm like, oh. You see it when it comes to full light. So yeah, basically. Yeah.
I love that, that's like the boldest thing like you've done, like you said. And even when you told the people to, hey, this is what I'm gonna do, they weren't not like they weren't supportive, but they didn't see the vision. They didn't see the vision, but she still went out and did it.
Yeah, if you ask Roland, they're like a whole month and nobody has come in.
Wow.
Yeah. Because they don't understand it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I think they don't even know about it much. Because it's not something they look for.
Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. I mean, I feel like those who know.
Yeah.
The creative scene in Kumasi is coming up, right? Every time I see all the events in Accra, I'm like, Charlie, like, what about Kumasi,
Tell them we are coming.
And I was even speaking to Roland, like he was saying how like there's not much opportunities as creatives here in Kumasi, so he goes out to Accra. And
Roland, for instance, like one of the most amazing models I've shot in my entire life. Everything that guy does is a pose.
Yeah.
I'll show you like a whole
model.
You see that picture on his page that he had done this?
Yeah.
I shot that image and he wasn't supposed to.
He wasn't posing? Wow, natural.
Too natural.
There's talent here.
But somebody like that wouldn't get the traction he needs because maybe Prince JC has not come to shoot him, or one of the renowned photographers haven't shot him, so he wouldn't get the traction he needs. But you see, if we build it, now all these people, when they come in, they need these people to shoot with, and then,
Yeah. So what has been the best part about having your gallery?
The impact.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like now we can boldly say we are doing something. Yeah. Okay. Like we did an exhibition recently, and then it's showing in Seychelles this month. We opened the exhibition in Ghana 20th of December. And exactly in a month, 20th of January, it's showing in Seychelles.
Wow.
So, like, to me, I feel like that's a yeoman's job.
Yeah. And we've talked about the current creative scene in Kumasi. Where do you see that going? I know you said Kumasi's coming up, but like, where do you see the Kumasi creative scene going, and how do you see yourself being a part of it?
Well, as you said, it's coming up. And if it's coming up, then it's a good thing for all of us. And hopefully, it would make everything work as planned.
Yeah.
Obviously, I would love to see it flourish. So wherever that would make it work, I'm here for it. Wherever would make Kumasi.
You're here for it.
Yeah.
So what legacy do you want to leave?
With art.
With art and whatever you're doing.
Legacies, they're plenty. Because with the construction bit of it, we have a couple of things going on that I would want to make my legacy. Like, we are building a city in Accra. It's called Marine Drive. I would want to make that come to life, like a singular honor to me to make that happen. And secondly, with the roads we do, I hate to hear that contractor for no more year crying up. I saying that thing they bought me. Fortunately for us, our firm hasn't had a lot of that going on, because who will allow you? I want to boldly be able to finish a road and tell the minister or whoever that give me a minimum 10 years. If you see even a dent, call me, I'll come fix it on my... And that's on me. Because I know what I've done on the ground is really good work. So with construction, those two are like my highest goals to attain. With art, I'm already on the mark making goals. So as much as I can do to help Kumasi art and culture, they should call me. I'm there.
I love that. What would you say to a young man that is,
I'm very young.
A younger man.
Well, fair.
Someone that's coming up, someone that maybe sees your work, or maybe they just have a dream that they're trying to pursue. What advice would you give them?
You do you. That would be the best thing to do. Work smart and hard. Because the part of the world we are, Kumasi, Ghana, it's like a black man in the United States. There's not too much light shown here, so you have to make a double mark for it to be known. So but you do you for real. Because a lot of things I have done, people didn't see it in my direction. Like what I was thinking or my vision, they didn't see it as such till it came to light. So sometimes they will think you are mad till you accomplish what you've done.
They think you're crazy until it happens. I love that. I love that. Well, Kwadwo, this has been a pleasure. Thank you so much. I am leaving inspired, honestly.
Oh, thank you.
Once I get my house, I'm going to buy a whole bunch of your work.
The studios and the galleries will be open for you.
Oh my gosh. So thank you so much. This has been so great.
You're welcome.
And
I'm also honored to be on the page of the Dream Team International.
Period.
You know that thing when, I watched this thing on YouTube where the artist that comes on the show, they know they are bigger than the show, but they're like, oh my God, oh my God, it's such an honor to be on the show. Type thing.
Oh my gosh, it's such an honor. Thank you so much.
It's the best thing I've done in my life.
Chalo, wow.
But
I love it.
I'm happy we did this.
I'm happy, we were able to connect and do this. Kumasi, we got to stick together.
Oh yes, we do a lot together. Collaboration is key.
Period. Collaboration. So well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. And this is it.